Athletes, welcome back. We've got another great day of fitness for you. Today is going to be all about your timing. We've got 2-minute periods of work where you got some work you have to do so that you can earn time to perform max reps on the paired movement. We've got patience, we've got Kevin with us. We are ready to get on the clock and get this fitness in with you. Warm-up's coming up next. Athletes, your warm-up starts now. We got 10 seconds on the clock. We are starting with heel toe rocks because we got some running in today's workout. So we are gonna go ahead and get on those toes in 3, 2, 1, and go. So with our heel toe rocks here, we are alternating between going on our toes and back to our heels. If you wanna do some ankle circles here, you can, whatever you need to do to get yourself warmed up for the run. Now, for today's workout, we have a 300-meter run, and if you're gonna time that out, you don't have the distance marked, that's gonna be 45 seconds out and then 45 seconds back. So if you wanna use the warm-up time to run out for 45 seconds, mark your spot, and then run back. That will be your 300-meter run for today. The next thing we have are gonna be high knees slow. So we are working on bringing these knees up nice and tall, keeping our chest up nice and tall. I want you to think about hitting that full range of motion all the way up to the top and then bringing it back down. We're gonna do a couple more reps, and now we are gonna transition into butt kickers. So keep your knees down. I want you to alternate back and forth, trying to bring your heels to your butt. We're gonna switch back and forth on our legs. I'm gonna slightly scoot Kevin over because he's moving forward towards patience as like physical intimidation, because if you didn't join us for our last workout, Kevin bit off a little bit more than he could chew, and he did get defeated in that workout. So we're gonna see if he can make a comeback for today. Next one we have is we're gonna go down to the floor. We're going into hand release push-up. Now, if we don't have hand release push-ups, we can go push-ups to our knees. I'm gonna have Kevin do push-ups to his knees. I'm gonna have patience do full hand release. When we're going through, our hand release push-ups are gonna be lifting our hands off the floor at the bottom and then going through. Kevin's going through our knee push-ups here just to get our shoulders warmed up. We're gonna go ahead and stand back up. And now we're going into up downs over the line. So both athletes are gonna face the camera. We're gonna jump down to the top of a push-up, hop up, and then we can step over or jump over our line. We're back into our up down here, and then we are going through. Kevin is gonna step for me because if we win the warm-up, we don't win the workout. So we're gonna step over that line, staying active, that's it. That's Kevin's cue for staying active is engage the cheeks or squeeze the cheeks. I think that's what he said earlier. So that's what I'm gonna use. I'm sorry if it makes you uncomfortable. That's the last time I'm gonna say it. The next one we have is we're gonna go into our plank position. So both athletes are gonna face each other so I can get some good angles on what we're looking for. I'm gonna have Kevin go down to his elbows. I'm gonna have Patience go to her hands. In this position, you focus on having a string in your back, and I'm pulling up on that string because we wanna get those shoulders engaged. We wanna keep our hips in line with our shoulders and making sure we're keeping that core nice and tight all the way through. Go ahead and relax. And then we're gonna go through a speed round on this next one. Hop up for me. We've got our heel toe rocks in 3, 2, 1, and go. We're getting up on those toes, back on those heels. We're moving quick here. After we're done with that, we're going into our high knees. So back into our slow high knees. If you wanna make them dynamic here, you can. So high knees now. And if you wanna start to go fast on these, we can pick it up. And Patience is gonna give me fast high knees now. And quick, 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 quick. And now go into butt kickers, slow butt kickers starting out. Keep those knees down, don't let them go forward. Now fast butt kickers and quick, 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 back down on the ground. Give me 5 hand release push-ups. You've got 5 hand release push-ups. I need these quick. We're gonna go all the way through, getting our heart rate up on this round. We are going, oh, Kevin showed up today. This is it. Now we're gonna get back up. We're going into our up downs over line. I want 3 total, so 3 total. You're gonna end up on the opposite side of the line that you started on when you get done. We got Kevin in his squeeze the cheek active position, and then we are back over, and now we're back into our plank. And Kevin did an extra rep. That is a no rep. We're down into our plank position. So in that plank, make sure you're staying engaged through that upper body. And what I mean by that is that we push through those hands so we feel that upper back active in the same position that we would be in a hollow. We're resting in 3, 2, 1, and down. And that is it. The warm-up is done. Potato salad is coming your way. We got the workout right around the corner. Get ready, get set. Here it comes. Athletes, your workout's here. We've got 10 seconds on the clock. You are starting on a 300-meter run or 60 step jacks. Kevin's specialty. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and go. You've got 2 minutes to work through 60 step jacks or a 300-meter run, and then you were going max V-ups or V-ups modified. With our step jacks, Kevin changes this movement every single time that we get here. But what's important is he's having a good time. He's somehow combined a step jack with a line step. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna center Kevin over his line. So stand on your line, on your line, on your line, on your line. Step out and clap. Now, Kevin's gonna do 60 Kevin steps. Kevin steps. We're going through 60 total. Meanwhile, we got Patience going through her 300-meter run here. Kevin's just in his own world. We've got 60 reps there. We got a 300-meter run for Patience, and then we're going into V-ups. We're doing max reps here. Now, it's important that as you go through, that we are making sure that with these V-ups or with our modified V-ups, that we are resting strategically. I don't want you to go to a place of burnout because we have 2 sets of this entire workout. So we're gonna come back to our running and V-ups in just a little bit. We've got Kevin moving down to his V-ups, modified, and with these modified V-ups, Kevin is going to be touching lower than what your full range of motion V-up would be. So for him, what he's doing is he's gonna touch mid-shin. You can pick a place on your body. It could be knees, it could be mid-thigh, it could be your ankles, it could be your laces, wherever you wanna go to that feels like that you can continue to move for the remainder of this 25 seconds. You are allowed to rest during this time, but make it brief and get right back on those reps. And I need you to be keeping track of your reps total through this workout. We got Patience going through her V-ups, and I know Patience has more V-ups than this. She's gonna speed them up a little bit for me. We wanna think on our V-ups, we have to move fast, so close yourself up and then back out. We are resting in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and hop up for me. And now we are going into our line hops. You gotta go immediately into this. So we got line hops for Patience. We got modified line hops for Kevin. Kevin's gonna squeeze the cheeks and get low for me. I need him to get active, that's it. Kevin's gonna act like somebody's gonna, or we could do West Side Story. If we're gonna throw back to musicals now, then we got Kevin, and it's, again, Kevin's doing modified Kevin hops, and the dancing has started, so we know he's feeling good. He told us he was at 75% today. This man is at 110. We got Patience going through her line hops here. We've got 100 total reps for Patience. We got 100 total line hops. I certainly hope that Kevin is counting. We are going through these reps, and then we are going to go into our pike push-ups for Patience, and then we've got our bear hover shoulder taps for Kevin. So with our pike push-ups here, we've got Patience in our pike position. You're gonna see that as she comes down, she is going to shift forward onto her toes. We're gonna try to get her head slightly in front of her hands when she comes down. So modifying the position, there we go. That is what we wanna see. We've got Kevin in our bear hover hold. So if you're not familiar with this position, we get into our bear hover hold, which is gonna be on all fours. Bring those knees slightly off the floor. And then from here, we shift our weight so that we can touch those shoulders. Every time you touch a shoulder, that's gonna be a rep. If our pike push-ups get too difficult, I'm gonna have you go down to regular hand release push-ups for this movement. So modify to where you can stay moving. I don't want you to burn out to where you can't move for the remainder of the time. We got 18 seconds left, and then we get to go back into our run and our step jacks. Athletes have 10 seconds. Keep working for me here. Patience is grinding out these pike push-ups. She's doing a great job. We got 3, 2, 1, and back into our step jacks and back into our running. There is no rest here. We're right back on it. I've got Kevin onto, he doesn't even know what he's doing now. That's step, there we go. That is the closest thing to a step jack that we've had now. Now if we can just shift our weight towards that outside leg. So shift and shift and shift, and we shift to the side just like this. This is your step jack, which is very close to what Kevin's doing, but we just have to give a little bit of encouragement, and we shift and shift and shift and shift. That's it. That's it. He starts getting dynamic and like changing levels on me. So we've got Kevin going into, it's almost like yeah. We got our step jacks going on over here. We got Patience on her 300-meter run. Now, for our movement that's paired with this, we have burpees over line, or we have up downs over line. So we did our up downs in the warm-up. Up downs are gonna be burpees without the push-up. So you just go to the top of that plank position, You can step back to that position or you can step up. It is up to you which one that you want to choose, so make sure that you match where your fitness level is today and pick something that you can move consistently with. We've got Patience finishing up this 300-meter run. We got Kevin on his up downs, jumping up and jumping out of our up downs, and then he goes over his line. We've got our line in the studio. Make sure that you don't make contact with that line as you are passing over. If you do your up down on the line, it is a no rep. You got to get all the way across. If you want to face the line, you are allowed to. If you want to do them lateral, you can do those lateral. You choose what works best for you. We've got Patience going into her burpees over line now, and she has 12 seconds here, so she's got to move. We're going through these reps all the way until we get to the 6-minute mark, which means that we have 3, 2, 1, and that is it. Now we're going into planks. I need you guys to get down on the floor, and we are holding planks for 2 minutes. Take the time that you need, but you got to get down there. I'm going to have Patience. She's got her hips in line with her shoulders now. We've got Kevin in the zone. If this man finds a way to dance while he's in a plank position, I will be so impressed. And that is it. And if you start doing that, Kevin, you got to do it for 2 minutes. So right now is the time that you've got to stay in your own head. I need you to get friendly with yourself, and you got to make sure that you can stay in this position for 2 minutes if possible. If we need a short rest, you can come down. Now the rule for this workout is when you come down, you're done, but you know me. I'm gonna give you a little bit of an extra challenge here. I'm gonna have you try to hold this for as long as you can. We get 2 minutes of rest after this one, so I want you to try to hang on to that plank for as long as you possibly can. If you need a quick break, you can come down. The rule is I'll give you 5 seconds of rest, and then you're gonna get right back up into it. We got 1 minute left. Back up, Patience. Give me that plank, Kevin. Come on, back up. And there we go. And I want you to try to hang on to this for the remainder. We have less than a minute to go through. So think about keeping that core engaged, keeping your hips in line with your shoulders. We got 45 seconds left. I know it's getting tough. You can hang on to this. Let's get all the way through. The best part is we got a whole nother round or set of this that we're gonna be doing. You get 5 seconds of rest, and then we get back into that plank position. We have 30 seconds on the clock, and I know that Patience can ride out the rest of that 30 seconds. She's got this. We got Kevin back into his. He's gonna be riding it out for 20 seconds. Hang on to it. I need you guys to stay tight. Keep yourself into that plank position. You've got 14 seconds left. We are almost there. You've got 10 seconds left. Keep breathing. Stay focused. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And that is it for set number 1. We got set number 2 coming your way, but we got a 2-minute rest right now. So from 8 to 10 on the clock, even if you had to break early on the planks, we are taking a full 2 minutes during this time, and we will all start set number 2 together. So do what you need to, grab some water, stretch those arms out, stretch that back out, whatever you need to so that you're ready to tackle this next set. Now you got a taste of what these movements are gonna feel like paired together. So what we're going to do is I want you to try to show me consistency and hit those same numbers that we established in set number 1. We've got a minute 20 on the clock. So I would encourage you guys, if you are not already, to stand up and start moving around for me. Get yourself ready. We've got our run and our step jacks coming your way. And remember, in that first paired movement that we have, set number 2, it's gonna be your running step jacks and your V-ups paired with that. So if you need to get into a seal pose to open your core up, whatever it is, I need you to get yourself ready because this is our last and final set for the day. We got 8 minutes of work coming your way, and then you get to enjoy the rest of your afternoon, morning, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. We're just happy you showed up to work out with us because we're having a great time here. We're gonna see if we can get Kevin to do some real step jacks on this next round, and then we'll be done. We've got 35 seconds. So on our step jacks, Kevin, right here, our step jacks are gonna be in clapping. Stepping and clapping. We got it? All right, we got it. He's confident that he has these. We are starting in 15 seconds. I hope you have as much faith as I do in Kevin's step jacks right now. Send him those good step jack vibes because he's gonna show it to us in 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, go. And it is very, that was it. The left side was better than the right. Let your upper body move too. Let your upper body, there you go. Let your upper body shift towards that foot. That's it. Our left side is great. Our right side is not good. Left is good, right, we're getting there. Yeah, okay, so we got a strong side, left side, there we go. Yep, we're getting off of our line, so we're gonna go back to our, there we go. A nice little dynamic reset, and then we're going through. We've got our 60 step jacks for Kevin. We got our 300-meter run for Patience, and then both athletes are going into their max reps on V-ups. Now, we've already done one set of V-ups, and we've done one gigantic set of planks, so that core is gonna be smoked. On our V-ups, I need you guys to move quick on those, and what I mean by quick, I'm not asking for a faster cycle time, I'm asking for a faster, give me dynamic when we're going through. So what I mean by that is when we come up with our hands to our feet, I need it quick and then back out. You can rest in between the rep, but I don't want to see a slow V-up where we come up and then touch back down. Use that momentum to your advantage so that you can be faster within that rep and you're not using excessive exertion to try and get up and turn it into almost a negative. We've got Kevin onto our modified V-ups here. He's got bent legs. He's going to ankles, socks, lower shin. We've got Patience going to her V-ups now, and with Patience, we're gonna see this dynamic close where she snaps up, and then we go down. Faster for you, Patience. There you go. Snap up, and then right back down. Good. If you can think about going quickly into those V-ups and then right back out into your rest position, you're gonna find that you can accumulate more reps here versus trying to control the entire movement all the way down. We've got 5 seconds, and 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and hop up for me. The next thing we're going into is our line hops and our modified line hops. So Kevin's gonna squeeze the cheeks and get down, and we are stepping over that line. He's got the arms going for our extra rep here, or extra reps here. We've got Patience going on her line hops, doing a great job of not making contact with that line. I've got Kevin is just in his own world right now. So it's the Sharks versus the Jets. We got West Side Story going down. But hey, he's got a smile on his face, and we hope that you do as well. We're going through our line hops here, and then after we get done with that, we are moving into our paired movement, which is going to be our pike push-ups for Patience, and then our bear, hover, hold, shoulder taps for Kevin. I'm gonna see if he can snap while he's doing his bear, hover, hold, shoulder tap. Kevin, you better be counting these reps, because I know you're having a great time, but I don't think there are any numbers going through your head at this moment. We got Patience down into her pike push-up position. And again, this pike push-up can be very difficult, so make sure that you're picking an appropriate modification for yourself. If pike push-ups are not possible, and he's snapping on our shoulder taps as well, we got Patience into our pike push-ups, shifting her weight forward, and you can see that her weight moves forward onto her toes to allow her to hit this tripod position that you would see in a handstand push-up. Both athletes are moving at a great clip here. We got 30 seconds. If you need to rest briefly, you're more than welcome to during this time, but then I gotta get you right back into that next set or rep of your pike push-ups or your shoulder taps. Kevin is still snapping. He's snapping away and having a great time. Get yourself more into a bear hover hold position for me. There we go. That's it, Kevin. And I mean, if you could live life as happy as Kevin does, I think the world would be a better place. We got 3, 2, 1, and back into your run or your step jacks. This is the last time that we got to do this movement. And then we've got our plank extravaganza that's coming up after this set. We are on to step jacks, 60 reps for Kevin. We got 300-meter run for Patience. And our paired movement here are going to be our up downs over line or our burpees over line. So again, we're trying to move consistently so we can earn that time to work on our burpees. And then we are going to try to hit the same number that we got on our burpees or our up downs over line in our first set. So we're almost there. I know you guys are tired. I know that you're working hard. I know that you're sweating right now, but keep giving me this hard work. I need you to push all the way through. I know it is so tempting to be like, I'm done. You are not done. Give me a little bit more. We've got less than 4 minutes left in this workout. You can do this. I need you to keep pushing for me. Right now, we've got 1:10 left in this 2-minute period. We got Kevin re-energized like a brand new athlete. going into his step jacks and getting ready to go into his up downs over line. Patience is doing a great job keeping her run times consistent, staying relaxed, staying focused, keeping those shoulders down, letting those hands move back and forth as we go through the run. Once we are done here, we're gonna see some burpees and up downs. Kevin is having too much fun with his step jacks today. And now we are on to our up downs over line. He gets himself ready and it's down to the floor. Now Kevin is doing our jump back with our step over the line. If you guys want to do a step back and step up out of the up down, you're welcome to. Kevin, can you show me a step back and step up in this up down? There we go, and then a step up and then a step over the line. You can modify to that version. The clap is not necessary, but it is appreciated if you would like to throw those in. We got Patience on her burpees over line. We are 3, 2, 1, down on the floor and give me your planks now. And this is it. I need the longest plank of your entire life. It's gonna be dependent on your breathing and your positioning. I need you to focus on taking a nice deep breath in. Go 3 to 4 seconds. Breathe out, focus on your breathing. Focus on something you can control here, which is what we wanna do. Kevin is RX plussing this workout. At this point, I think we're gonna end up with a somersault at the end of this workout like we did the other. Patience is taking a brief rest. She gets 5 seconds, shake those hands out, and then she's gonna go back into it. Patience had her pike push-ups, so going into our plank on our hands, our arms as well, is gonna be tough. We've got Kevin. This man is like now at 150%. Somehow he gets energized from the workouts rather than exhausted. I think we're gonna do an extra set with Kevin after this. Patience, you'll be done. But if you want set number 3, stick around. It'll be the bonus footage at the end of this. We have 1 minute left. I know you wanna break out of this plank. You can get one more rest, and then I need you to get back into it, and we're gonna try to hold for the remainder of this time. Kevin is not gonna move. He's gonna stay stone still. When I said he had 2 minutes, he said easy. And so now get back into your plank position. No, let's hold that. Let's get back. All right, Patience, you were doing a great job. I can tell that she wants to rest right now, but she's gonna hang on. We've got 35 seconds left. I know that you got the shakes right now. You gotta stabilize, you gotta breathe, hang on for everything that you can. You got 25 seconds. I'm gonna give you that countdown. Patience gets 3, 2, 1, and back into that plank. We got 20 seconds left. Keep pushing yourself, hang on, you are almost there. We've got 15 seconds. You are almost done. Keep holding, you got 10 seconds, don't come down. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. And that is it. That's the end of the movie, that's the end of the story. Your fitness journey has been completed for today. You guys did so good. Patience, great job. Kevin, wonderful job on everything. Athletes, fantastic job at home. You should be done because we stayed on the same clock together. So thank you so much for joining us. We got your cool down coming up next. Athletes, again, you did awesome today. Thank you so much for showing up. We had a great time with you. We hope that you had a great time with us. Now, I gotta tell you, if you're not a part of the Mayhem Athlete community, we have a 7-day free trial that you can start right now, and you can continue your fitness journey so that you can be a little bit fitter, a little bit stronger, a little bit tougher for anything life could throw your way, or make it all the way to the competition floor. Whatever your goals are, Mayhem Athletes got your back, and it's got some pretty cool people in the community that'll be along that journey with you to encourage you along the way and have a great time and share some laughs all the way there. So join us today and get on that fitness journey now. We've got our cool down coming up next, which is gonna be listed right here, and I have to have you stick around for that because it is so easy to skip this, but you gotta remember, your body just took care of you, so take care of your body, especially if you wanna try to keep up with Kevin in these workouts. And most importantly, be good, be kind, and join us again for another great day of fitness.